What's up, everybody? What's going on? I hope all of y'all are doing undeniably fan-frickin-tastic out there. I know I am, because tonight is the first night of NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver. Now, normally I wouldn't do a ring ramblings for an event like this, these NXT TV specials, if you will, but you know what? This is the end of the Wednesday Night Wars. And you know what? A lot of people are claiming that right before NXT moves to Tuesday, they lost the Wednesday Night Wars to AEW. But I guess this is what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to stand their ground and deliver the last winning shot. Okay, I think that's what they're trying to do here. Give them like one final night on a Wednesday to be successful, you know? And yeah, and plus right now we are in the midst of SSP Week Mania. Earlier today I uploaded an episode of My Dear Letters where I wrote a letter to Edge, so if you haven't already, go check that out. And yeah, let's go ahead and ramble about some of the matches, okay? Now, one of the matches here on this card, it's kind of awkward due to timing. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about that match first to get it out of the way. And I'm not talking about Johnny Gargano, no. I'm talking about how the North American Championship is getting defended by Walter, who takes on Tommaso Ciampa. Now, the awkward thing about this match is that tomorrow on NXT UK Prelude, Walter is supposed to be defending that title against Rampage Brown. And look, I know NXT UK at the moment, it's still a pre-taped show, but at the moment, this is just very, very, very bad timing for the booking. Okay, that's just me. So the storyline tells on itself. Walter's going over in this match. However, I'm having a feeling that Timothy Thatcher is coming back, because Thatcher versus Walter, that would be very interesting into the future. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and ramble about both of those matches right here, right now. Walter is beating Ciampa, and Walter is beating Rampage Brown. I don't see that getting switched by any circumstances. Alright, but yeah, moving on. There's a triple threat tag team match for the vacant NXT Tag Team Championships, as MSK take on Grizzled Young Veterans, and Legado del Fantasma is there as well. I hope Legado del Fantasma wins this match. I kind of do. But it only depends on something else, but I'll get to that in a minute. But if Plan B is MSK, yeah, if Plan A doesn't work, then Plan B is MSK. Okay? Next, there is a 6-man gauntlet match to determine the #1 contender for North American Championship opportunity for the second night. Right, so the winner of this faces Johnny Gargano tomorrow. And the participants in this gauntlet match include, in this particular order, Leon Ruff, Swerve Scott, Bronson Reed, Cameron Grimes, Dexter Lumis, and LA Knight. Man, I know LA Knight as Eli Drake, but LA Knight just seems to roll off the tongue just as well, okay? And LA Knight, he's very, very fresh onto the NXT roster. And you know what, from a comedy standpoint though, I would love nothing more than to see Cameron Grimes win this match. But you know what, I was calling it when Gargano was defending against Kushida. This is definitely leading up to Dexter Lumis versus Johnny Gargano. And let me go ahead and ramble about that match and get it out of the way. See what I did there? Dexter Lumis versus Johnny Gargano for night 2. Dexter Lumis is beating Johnny Gargano. I'm going to call that right now. Alright, but moving back to night 1. Kushida takes on Pete Dunne. Alright, both of these individuals need a victory right now as far as NXT goes. But right now, I think Kushida needs it more. Yeah, Kushida definitely needs the victory more in this match. Alright. Next up, the last one for night one. The NXT Women's Championship gets defended by Io Shirai, who takes on Raquel Gonzalez. Now, this is very interesting here. It's not very often when you see somebody having the bodyguard gimmick and being able to get a shine on the big stage such like this. And I want to talk about bodyguard gimmicks. I'm talking about how different wrestlers like have these bigger people who just become their partner for whatever reason, right? As an example, Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash. There's one. Gail Kim and Lady Topper from their TNA days. AJ Styles and Omos. That's just a few that I'm thinking of right here on the spot. But even though this is Raquel Gonzalez, even though this is the chance for Raquel Gonzalez to shine, I have a feeling that Dakota Kai might be costing her the match. That's just a feeling that I'm having, like this nudge on my shoulder, if you will. But during my ring ramblings for NXT Takeover Vengeance Day, I said that I didn't see anybody else in the women's roster to beat Io Shirai. No. I see one final person. And right now, this is definitely a dream match. I want to see Io Shirai take on Xia Li. Please. For the NXT Women's Championship. Please. And if that match happens, yes, Xia Li will get that championship belt. But yeah, I definitely want to see Io Shirai defend against Xia Li. So right now, sorry Raquel, gotta give this one to Io. Alright, now moving on to night two. There was a ladder match for the Cruiserweight Championship. The winner will be decided as the sole Cruiserweight Champion. Alright. Santos Escobar and Jordan Devlin defend both of their championships. Now, at the moment, Santos Escobar, when he became champion, he was being labeled as the interim Cruiserweight Champion. He's basically just there as a substitute. Right? And just to get the NXT roster and all the ideas back in place, you would think the logical answer would be for Jordan Devlin to walk away victorious in this match, but no. I can picture Santos Escobar walking away with the W in this one, because all three members of Legado del Fantasma, they got their butts handed to them by Karrion Kross a few weeks ago, and I think this match is definitely what Santos needs to get back on the horse again. And you know what? Let Santos remain champion, and let Legado del Fantasma become the NXT Tag Team Champions. Okay? Let all members of Legado del Fantasma be champions. Why? Because now the Undisputed Era doesn't seem to be a thing anymore. Yeah, and NXT needs another strong faction, and I think that could be Legado del Fantasma. There was like way too much potential in that group to just not give it the greatness it deserves. Alright. But, moving on, the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships are on the line as Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon defends against Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae of The Way. I'm going to call Candice LeRae Candice LeWay because she's in the way. Candice LeRae, The Way, Candice LeWay. I can't unhear it now. But yeah, look, I freaking love Shotzi. I freaking love Ember. So I don't want to see them lose those belts anytime soon. Not yet. Not yet. Next up, we have an unsanctioned match between Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. This one's going to be rough. Now, this past Monday on the Set Everybody vlog, my friend Humanoid Freak seems to think that Adam Cole is going to AEW. That would be very interesting, but I kind of don't want to see that. No. There's also the rumor that I'm hearing that Adam Cole may end up getting called up. If he gets called up, I'd rather see him on SmackDown. That's just me. But man, I'm kind of missing Bobby Fish and where the heck he's going to be at during this whole rivalry. So, for the sake of karma and for the sake of getting payback, I think Kyle O'Reilly needs to win this match. He does. He really does. Alright. Lastly, the NXT Championship is on the line as Finn Balor defends against Karrion Kross. No, look. No question. Give Karrion Kross his championship back. Please. I'm going to end the video right there. Yes, Karrion Kross needs his championship belt immediately. Okay, give it back to him. Now. Like yesterday. But, yeah, so that's been my rambles about NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver. I hope all of you will enjoy the show happening tonight. And I hope all of you will enjoy the rest of SSP Week Mania as well. So with that being said, make sure all of you remember to be outrageously optimistic year-round. Booyah! I'm out.